much more than a city. Wherever there's love, you'll feel Wichita.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you both. I think every bad movie I've ever watched was just balled up all into one and presented towards me in this. Fuck you, Ben, for picking this movie, and fuck you, Scott, for making this monkey money. This was the worst fucking hour of my life. Hour and a half of my life. This was bad. I don't even want to talk about it. It was that bad.
But you must.
So welcome to episode 2 of the Angry Nick Show.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
Just stop listening now, because this is going to be an hour of ranting.
No, don't tell them to stop listening.
Fuck it.
Don't tell them to stop listening.
No,
listen.
reverse psychology.
Don't
listen.
Kind of like when you tell people not to look down and then they look down.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Yes.
Oh.
So, as
we
you...
really freaking went to the bottom of the
Yeah, we
Walmart
did.
bin on this one.
Fuck, no.
Oh my
no.
god, man. I don't even think this would make it into the Walmart budget bin.
I don't think Walmart would have owned this. Well, I don't know.
My general opinion of this movie was it was a douche canoe on shit river.
All right, guys, we're already... People don't even know what the fuck the movie is. I mean, yeah, they clicked on the episode and saw the title, but people are probably wondering, what the fuck is King Kong Fu?
King Kong Fu.
King Kong Fu.
That description sounds like it'll be awesome.
And the cover for it was awesome.
And then we endure it. And it's like a baby vomited into my mouth. And I had to swallow it all.
All right, let's backtrack here. Let's backtrack.
Shall I read the plot summary?
Well, hold on. Let's backtrack. Let's let them know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drink my whiskey.
Yeah.
Let's radio theater this and explain how we came about King Kong Fu.
Yes. Well, it was my choice of movie this week, and I had I pulled the movie Ed with friends Matt LeBlanc. And I was all ready for that movie, and I got all my stuff together, head over to Nick's so we could watch this fantastic film, and realized when I got here, I forgot the movie. It's sitting in my house next to my TV, forgot it.
Oh.
So we scrambled and we were looking on Netflix trying to figure out if we could find something that was a watch instantly. We came across a couple.
We were looking for monkey movies.
Yeah, we're looking for monkey movies, and we came across a couple. But the one that caught our eye was what was the name of the first one? Actually, we were looking for something. Gone Monkey or Going Monkey or
Going Ape.
Going Ape.
Yep.
Going Ape.
And I think that would have been a better off movie.
Yeah.
To pick. That was made.
We also pulled a Funky Monkey out of our safe.
Yeah.
Which I stopped that right away.
It hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it hasn't been long enough since the last time we saw it.
Yeah,
I can't do
3
this.
years, 4 years. It isn't long enough to rewatch Funky
No.
Monkey.
Well, we didn't even get through the opening credits, and I'm like, fuck no, fuck it. We're not watching it. We're watching something else. I can't do this right now.
Yeah, so we went on to Netflix and checked out
Horrible
what
idea.
monkey movies we could do, and we looked at a few, and we saw Going Ape, and the description of it was a billionaire dies and leaves his inheritance to 3 chimpanzees, and chaos runs amok.
Yeah,
I guess
basically,
apparently.
yeah.
But in looking at that, my eye glanced a little thing in the corner that said King.
Now remember what you just said. Your eye.
My eye glanced into the corner. A little movie poster by the name of King Kong Fu, and I don't know that I'm thinking King Kong Fu. King Kong Fu. Is this movie about A gorilla that knows karate?
We could only hope.
This is going to be awesome. So we looked at the description. Sure enough, it was a movie about a gorilla
Who knows?
who knows karate.
Yeah, karate.
Apparently, an old kung fu karate master in China or Japan or wherever the hell.
China.
Yeah. Was
Communism.
karate even from China or was that from Japan?
Just go with it.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It's
I
called.
don't think they didn't get much right with
They
this
call
film
him
anyway.
King Kong Fu, which it was a play off of Kung Fu, but they're learning karate.
And King Kong, I guess.
Karate and Kung Fu, actually.
Karate and Kung
Anyway,
Fu.
we stumble across this, and it's about a guy he's a kung fu master, and he taught a monkey karate. And he got tired of the monkey and sent him overseas to America. And I gotta say this, by the way, this movie actually made us decide to drink. I think after Leprechaun in Space, we decided not to drink before any podcast. But this one was so bad that we decided to drink during the podcast. So I don't know where the fuck we're going to be in about an hour.
Man.
Yeah.
This movie.
Ben's gone fucking Joker over here.
Yeah, seriously, he hasn't stopped laughing in about half an hour.
God, this is... Oh,
Well,
shit.
Nick, the only difference between you and me is one bad movie.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wow. We busted out the top shelf liquor for this, too.
Yeah,
That
we
shit's
did. Yes.
strong, man.
Yes,
We are
did.
drinking this evening some Knob Creek.
Oh, yes. And it's-
Straight bourbon
nice.
whiskey.
It's
Yes.
quite nice.
Yes. Very smooth, very, will put hair on your ass.
Now,
Definitely.
like a
My
monkey.
my ass doesn't need any more hair, so it's
So both of
Fair
you
enough,
guys,
thank you.
both of you guys, kind of zoned out during a good portion of this film.
I was playing Cut the Rope a lot of the time.
I almost fell asleep,
I will,
so-
I will not lie.
Yeah.
I was sitting there playing Cut the Rope.
So
So-
I took the burden of this film. I think for the most part.
Yeah, you took a lot of notes because
I've-
usually we
about
take
the
notes
most
on
notes.
on our iPads, and you're like, "Fuck, I can't type that fast."
Yeah,
I
we
need
watched
paper.
about 10 minutes of it, and I started typing on my iPad, and I'm like, I need a pen and paper, and I just get up and leave the room. And Ben, you're like, where the hell are you going?
It's like, I need to write something down in shorthand.
Yeah,
Can't do
I'm
it
like,
fast.
I can't type that fast on an iPad. I had to get a pad and paper to write my notes.
Yeah, that's why I stopped taking notes and started playing Cut the Rope.
Oh God, that was a way better decision than what I did. Man.
I started dozing off.
I just like how halfway through the movie, you guys turn it at me. You're like, "Fuck you, Ben. This is your fault." I'm like, "Wait,
It is your fault. You
How is it
bring
my
the movie.
fault?
If you wouldn't have forgot this movie,
Yeah, but I picked another movie on here. What, Blood Monkey? Which is like a ripoff of a Congo. I wanted to watch that, but no, you had to find King Kong Fu and,
look, it was your
and
choice.
taint our decision.
It was your
Yeah, it was
choice.
your
You-
choice.
you-
So
you-
we know we're just gonna, blame you.
You
This is
offered us
bad.
the forbidden fruit, and it was rotten. my
Fuck you,
friend.
you're a communist.
Our first hint this movie was bad should probably be the fact that it was made in 1976.
Well, that
Yeah.
has no.
This is our oldest film that we've
This
reviewed.
is but with that statement, just because it's from the 70s doesn't make it a bad film.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
There's
movies
Monkey
lot
movie
of
about
great-
the 70s.
There's a lot of great movies that came out of the 70s. Now, hell, the 1933 version of King Kong was way better than this.
Yeah.
This is
Even
not
the
King
special
Kong.
effects.
This is not
Yeah.
King Kong. This is King
Yeah.
Kong.
Kung Fu.
Fu.
Yes. But even the special effects in the 1933 version of King Kong was far more advanced than the special effects in this movie.
Oh, it was bad in this. It was like freaking Ray Harryhausen's like cousin Harry Harryhausen, who was just in the same family, so they assumed he would know how to do special effects work.
Yeah.
And he basically did the equation of like, what you do when you're a kid and you got like two action figures and you're fighting each other and you're just like slamming them both together.
Yeah.
That was this for the most part of
Yeah, it was.
CG work.
This is a movie.
It was like Bad Robot Chicken.
It was.
Did you say
There was.
CG? There wasn't CG.
Yeah, it
This
wasn't
was-
CG.
It was stop motion. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
It
is
was
a
like-
movie
It
that.
wasn't even claymation.
No,
It was like-
no.
it was like little action
they
figures.
used some dolls in there and all that shit. But this is definitely a film that the heads of Asylum and Drama Films would look at and go, "Fuck,
Oh my god!
this is
Just
terrible."
if you get a chance, go to YouTube and just look up the trailer for King Kung Fu,
Yes.
and you know after you see the trailer, you'll probably be like, okay, done. No need to watch the rest of this.
Yeah, which is weird because we started watching the because we never saw and or heard of it, and we found the trailer before we watched it, and we were watching. Ooh, hey.
Oh,
Hey,
someone
a
didn't
random
turn their
text
phone on
message.
silent. Do you suppose that's some
Uh-oh.
movie dump fan mail right there?
Nope, it's not.
Nope.
Would you like to share with the rest of the class?
Nope, I wouldn't
Okay.
at all.
No.
Nope.
All right. So back to what I was saying. We found the trailer on YouTube and we started watching it, and just from the trailer, we're like, oh, this is gonna be good, in a bad sense, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like, we're fans of bad movies, so it's kind of like we enjoy watching them to a certain extent. This was just so bad that it was
This was
Yeah.
they had the right idea. Just
No, they didn't.
the execution was really off.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If I'll admit that. Like, if you come to me and be like, "All right, here's an idea for a movie. I got a monkey. We're gonna teach you kung fu. Let him loose on a city. Chaos ensues. So I'm set. I'm ready to fucking put $1 billion behind this movie."
And that's the
it's
reason why we
made.
watched it, because
Oh yeah.
That's what we expected.
that was a fucking awesome idea.
We
And,
did not
yeah.
get that at all.
Nope,
Well, we
nope.
got it.
Well,
we
we
just
got
got
it.
it.
It's just
in a shitty way.
the trailer was. I would have to say that this is probably a very well edited trailer, because
well, they just put all the
Good parts in it.
they put
Yeah.
all the good parts in it, and it made it look. I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing that studio films are doing nowadays, where they show you all the special parts, the good parts of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Get your hopes up, and then you go and watch it, and you're royally fucking screwed. You're like,
There's-
what the hell is that?
I think there's
Oh,
only
yeah.
one good thing I can say about this movie, and it's the fact that when you're watching this, like if you're a film student or anything like that, and you have an assignment to go and watch a film and beat out the film, like do all your specific things that are going to happen in the film and to beat it out.
All your key points.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a simple movie to do it from,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it is absolutely, this guy does this, this guy does this, this guy does this, this guy does this.
And
And
there-
just
there's
continuing.
a lot of scenes in there that just
Are completely random.
yeah they're very random, and there's no fucking point.
You know what they tried to do? It feels like it feels like they tried to make a Looney Tunes movie and had absolutely no budget.
It's very
You can't even use the word campy, because it's
no.
like it's just
It's very, to me, it felt like very Benny Hill and amateurist
yeah,
of Airplane. It's
sort
like
of-
it's like a mixture of Benny Hill and a very amateur Airplane.
I can't even say Airplane. I can't.
No.
put
There were
Airplane
some
in
parts
there.
in there that I would kind of get an Airplane
No.
vibe. I mean,
Uh-uh.
It was
Airplane was
Nope.
done later on and
No.
way better, but
it was another
No.
one of those.
Yes.
It was more like a bunch of short skits sort of clumped together in a longer movie with. I don't know. There's been a
Here's
couple
what it
movies
is.
like this.
I'm a Saturday Night Live producer, and we've got an ongoing skit about a monkey that has escaped, and I gotta just come up with every wacky scenario I can and throw that out in a movie, and that's what you have here. You have a Saturday Night Live monkey movie, basically. That's just skit after skit after skit of bad things.
so
Yeah.
Pat, you have Pat.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's stuff that they didn't even think of to try and be funny. It was like, monkey eats a banana and drops the
Banana peel
Banana
on
peel.
the ground and someone slips on it.
some cops that are
Sort
chasing
of.
after the monkey slip on it and fall off of a stage. Ha! That'd be funny. No, it's not funny. It's not clever. It's fucking stupid.
Not
You're
yet.
fucking fired. You're
Not
an asshole.
yet. Not yet. But no, due to the magic of special, sound effects, we can try
Oh.
to transform any scene into funny magically.
Yeah, it was a non-stop soundtrack on there.
It was.
cartoon music and
Yeah.
and the
Yep.
overdone
The comedy sound
yeah.
effects,
Which
the
is-
the bongs,
Very
and just
very Three Stooges,
Yeah.
Keystone Cops, Benny
Which,
Hill, like
which
I
as
said,
much
yeah.
as I hate to admit it, thank God they did that. Otherwise,
Yeah.
this movie would have just. Well,
Oh,
if this movie sucked right now, which it did, it would turbo suck without the freaking sound effects in it.
Oh God, yeah.
It would have been. I would have
God,
ranked
yeah.
this movie unwatchable without the freaking sound.
Well, I like how right after we were done watching it, Nick went to give it a rating on on
Yeah. This
Netflix.
was funny. This was really
And
funny.
it was originally rated, it was 1.5 stars.
No, it was originally rated. It was about 3 stars. It was like 2.5.
Okay, so it's 2.5 stars.
Right.
Nick gives it a.
I immediately go to rate it. And
he goes to rate it, gives it a 1 star, and the rating drops down to 1 star.
My one rating. Now, if you know like ratings of like likes or dislikes, like on YouTube or anything, like if you know ratings, you know how this works. That everybody that votes on this, and it just gives you an average of what everybody votes. So that means that somebody voted at least one time for this and gave it like a 3.5 maybe. In order for me to give it a 1 and have that rating plummet all the way to 1, means we were the only motherfuckers on this planet that actually watched this shit.
That makes us the dumbest people alive.
Oh my God, man. And I bet the original person that rated this must have been somebody who made this film and saw it and was like, I can't even give this a good rating. We'll give it a 2.5.
I was looking through the only little bit of research on the film that I did while we were watching it was I was looking at the IMDb page, and every single person that was involved in this project, this was their last film, if not their only film. There's only one guy, Dan Campbell, that actually went off to do a pretty good amount of work afterwards. Like this was his first film that he did, and it was a very small role. It was Dr. Harris or whatever, and he went on to do quite a good amount of stuff. Unsolved Mysteries. I don't know if that's right.
Really?
General Hospital. He even did a voice.
Did you say a good amount of stuff?
Well, I'm not talking about the quality. I'm just talking about the quantity.
He did some stuff.
He did some stuff. Versus everyone else who only did 1 or 2.
Oh man!
He did a couple
like
voices
Dead
in
Body 3 and Unsolved Mysteries.
Well, he did a couple voices in Red Dead Redemption. So
we don't really gauge people on whether they do good stuff. Just bulk.
Just as long as they did stuff.
We rank their whether their career took off by pounds of stuff instead of actual good stuff.
He played a scared vampire in the Vampire Hunters Club.
Okay. All right. That's my favorite thing right there. Whatever that's supposed to be.
Oh, what the hell? It just followed him. In General Hospital, he did one episode, and he was credited as the Gorilla Groom. God.
Dun dun dun.
And he was in Chud.
Ugh. Yeah.
Well, again, by the pound.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. So there you go. That's the only claim to fame that this movie has. Is this one guy who had a very small role in the movie, and maybe that's why he had some sort of career afterwards, because he only had like 1 scene.
Yeah. So can I start narrating this film somewhat, or at least giving
I am.
Scott, do you want to do a description of
Scott, give a description. Right. Nick narrate. I'm going to sit back and drink some whiskey.
Well, before you do that, Ben, would you kindly hit my monkey movie soundtrack for the plot summary?
No, just
not even a little.
No, this doesn't. This is.
I'll play it. Here you go.
All right, thank you, Nick. A remote monastery in China has trained a talking gorilla. King Kung Fu in the ancient art of Kung Fu. Having mastered his fighting skills, King Kung Fu is sent to America to demonstrate the power of the Chinese martial arts to the rest. As he is traveling through Kansas, a pair of bumbling reports see KKF and decide he can be their ticket to fame and wealth. Of course, the gorilla gets away from them as soon as everyone is chasing the Shaolin Symbiote. Written by Mark wrote it.
You mean I'm surprised there's actually a description on it for this,
and it was longer than most of them.
That's wow, dude.
Good.
Racism.
I'm glad we played Kung Fu music for that one.
That was good.
Thank you. I am being in many cities afterwards. Doing a show, singing stuff about Chinese. Or something.
So, the film starts out, of course, kung fu master giving lessons to, not even lessons, he's talking to a gorilla and telling him, words of wisdom, oh, Confucius says, blah, blah, blah.
Very,
bullshit.
very kung fu-esque type of...
Man who walks sideways through turnstile going to Bangkok.
Exactly. So he realizes that
I'm trying to insert humor in a really unfunny movie.
within the first 20 seconds of this film, Kung Fu Master comes out with it, says, basically, here, soundbite.
Wise is the man who knows when to release house pet, of whom he cannot control or teach anything more. 2, your time has come, jungle jumper. I will make of you a gift. For wise also is the man who sends his problems to so-called friends, who will accept unusual offerings without knowledge of the background of said offering.
All right, there you go. That's the plot of the film. Basically, he sends the gorilla overseas to America. How the fuck he got to America, I don't know. He shipped him in a box or something. They don't explain
When
that.
are we going to get to the baseball scene?
We got a ways to go.
A little ways.
I got about 3 pages worth of notes.
Oh,
We
good
got a
Lord.
ways to go.
I have to say that's probably when I started paying attention.
Yeah. So that's the story of it. That gets you set up, and you're like, okay, this is gonna move at a fast pace. And then enter our 2 main characters, basically.
Are they really our main characters?
Yeah,
two
mostly.
of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I think they're the protagonists of the films, maybe.
I'd rank them as the main characters.
Yeah.
They were there from the beginning until the end.
So Bo and Herman.
Yeah.
Those are our 2 main characters' names. Apparently they live in an attic, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, which is kind of weird.
They had some pretty cool movie posters up.
What?
They
This
had
is
Dial
funny.
M for Murder.
There's something I
did.
found
They
very
did.
funny. They had a lot of movie posters in their attic of movies that were way fucking better than what this one was.
Yeah.
I thought that was
There's a
very,
lot of
very
movie
silly.
memorabilia in that attic.
So
Bad
But
movie with
apparently-
Alfred Hitchcock posters all over the place.
yeah.
But apparently they just wanted to be news broadcasters.
I started doing the beats to this film, and I cannot fucking go over all of these because they're so bad. So I'm gonna try and paraphrase.
And so many of them. Oh, Ben's going Joker again.
I'm just gonna wait for him to shut up.
Sorry, I'm just picturing the movie again and just seeing like the regret on your face for watching. I had to pull out the camera and take pictures of it. It was ridiculous.
Supposed to be putting that up.
It
on
was
Facebook.
classic. It was great. I loved it.
All right, so
That's what you get for bringing us fucking Fred.
This was payback for Fred, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't even know how I can start like talking about all this, but because it was so bad, just every scene had its own little beat that just bad stuff happened. But general synopsis: Bo and Herman. Bo is a TV reporter, and he's not getting any airtime at all. So he concocts this giant scheme so he can get on camera and deliver a story or deliver a report. So he comes up with this idea. He hears about King Kung Fu that's coming to Wichita for fucking who knows what.
Because it was cheap to film in Wichita.
I suppose. Fucking,
Nobody films in Wichita.
Yeah, like seriously, here comes a kung fu gorilla. Why the fuck are you bringing him to Wichita,
yeah, this is
Kansas?
dumping off in Wichita. Like
Really?
World Tour. Yeah, it's
Not New York or California.
The only thing
Fucking
that-
Wichita.
I can think of
Wichita.
is they do like the coming to America thing, and maybe like the Kung Fu Master spins a globe, and he's like, wherever my finger shall lie, will be where I go. So he just like lands on. He's like, Wichita. I don't know what the fuck that is. Just go
Good,
there.
strong name.
Go there.
Wichita in Kansas.
Go there. and
Which
just-
is tall.
Yeah. Go there and just fuck some shit up. So, Monkey gets delivered to Wichita in a very stupid carnival ring type thing.
Yeah, what was what was the purpose of him going to Wichita
it
or
was-
going to America?
I don't think they ever said.
I think from what I got from it was like some sort of friendly Chinese aeronautic exchange, but I guess
I thought the Kung Fu Master needed money.
that's
That's
probably
really
more
what it
like
was.
I thought it was just like, I'm fucking tired of you.
And how he's
You're a gorilla. You keep throwing your poo all over the place. You're messing up my house. Get the fuck out of here.
you and your bananas.
Yeah, you and your
Get the fuck
bananas.
out of here.
every day, night and day, bananas and poo. That's pretty much what it is. But you don't poo a lot if you eat nothing but bananas, I guess. So.
Yeah.
So he ships Monkey over to Wichita, and Bo and Herman decide to let the monkey loose so they can film all the hijinks, and he can get his airtime on the camera, and he becomes a big celebrity then. So, this now moves us on to 30, maybe 40 minutes
Oh yeah.
of hijinks of them trying to get this monkey to escape.
I just
Or
like.
trying to break him out.
I remember the first time we stopped to check like how far we were into the movie.
20 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 20,
It's
25
like
minutes.
we gotta be an hour in.
And we're just sitting here like, it has to be like an hour into it because there's just so much shit that has already happened. A lot of shit that was unnecessary.
But it happened in a very slow way.
Yeah, it happened
Really
very
bizarre.
slowly. So we were thinking, okay, it has to be an hour into it.
Yeah.
Nope, 25 minutes into it.
So here, I shall paint some more radio theater here because I think it's important to know what these characters look like. I think Bo looks like John Holmes, and I think Herman. Remember King Kong, the Peter Jackson King Kong.
Yeah.
All right, remember the chef Lumpy?
Vaguely.
I think Herman looked a lot like Lumpy with glasses. Yeah.
Okay.
He had the
All right,
wiry
okay.
mustache.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't.
It's a very unsuccessful Dudley Do-Right villain.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Very
He fucks
unsuccessful.
everything up.
Yeah.
I can't even get into how bad these hijinks were, but there was some bad shit. There's a scene basically where Herman fantasizes about the perfect way to break out this monkey.
Which you didn't know that it was a fantasy.
No, you didn't
before,
know.
or
I thought they
after.
were
there was
actually
like
doing
no
it.
sort
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
no Wayne's World sort of
Yeah.
thing going on. No,
Nothing.
it just cut straight to it.
I
You're
mean,
like, oh, he's doing it.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know he was this
I
way.
could go along with it being like, oh, okay, that was in his head. That was all right. But it just, that whole dream sequence took
Right.
another 20 minutes into the fucking film. And then,
Right.
it's a dream.
There's, he gets this, like, kind of fantasy of him, grappling hook over the wall, wiring up explosives, taking out these guards, to release
Getting
this
the girl.
monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
get
the
the
way
girl.
that Nick's describing it is about 100 times more exciting than actually watching it by
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
yes.
the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of course that all goes through and like, oh, okay, I guess he got the monkey out. Yay. And then it cuts back to him really doing it in real life. And you're like, what the fuck? So,
Yeah.
And it turns out, basically his which, if done correctly, this could have come across as funny because, like, in his fantasy world, he was all slick and suave, but here in actual reality, like, his grappling hook was an umbrella,
Yeah. He one memorable thing about this this great escape plan of his that I remember is when he's trying to get out of his freaking van or whatever that was. He somehow manages to step through the open window and then open up the door and falls on his butt.
Did he? I didn't even see that.
I remember that one. That was.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know how he did it though. That's the thing, because he just sort of like stuck his leg through the open window while he was still inside, opened up the door, got all sort of confused, and fell on the ground.
There was so much
So
of this
dumb.
where there was no explanation as to even the ineptitude of this person, that as to why or how he did this. He was Fred's father or something like that. I don't know. He was an idiot. He could not fucking do anything right. And in his fantasy,
And he was supposed to be a fucking cameraman too.
yeah. And in this fantasy, he has like this banana that he drugs with fucking monkey steroids or something to give to the monkey so the monkey passes out. I don't know what the fuck it was.
It was AIDS.
Monkey
steroids.
AIDS. I don't know. He gave him fucking monkey AIDS so he die early. I don't know. Something fucking stupid, ridiculous like that. So anyway, flash to the present time where he actually goes to try and drug this banana and he spills this drug, whatever the fuck it is, all over the ground. So what's he do? He just dips the banana in the stuff that he spilled on the ground. Ends up going to try and feed the banana to the gorilla. And, of course, the gorilla's awake, and he puts his arm through. Oh! Well, hold on. I'll talk about that in a second. Let me finish this part. So he punts he goes to feed the banana to the monkey. Monkey puts arm through the cage, freaks out this goon so much that he eats his own banana, which has been drugged.
That was retarded.
And
Is that what happened?
Oh, yeah.
He ate his own fucking drugged banana.
I'm sorry. I was just really stuck on the cosmic level and cut a rope, level 14. The fucking gravity thing there is a pain in the ass. I was more intense.
He passes out, and it cuts to him in jail at that point. So we're led to believe that he has been arrested by
the gorilla.
Yeah,
Wait,
I guess yeah. Good.
That's what I was assuming because there's nobody else around except for the one cop. He did manage to pass out.
Yeah,
and then he got caught by the gorilla, and then he ends up in jail.
Guys, it's just a lapse of time. You don't need to see that he was arrested. I mean, come on.
But
the black and white stripes with the chain, and the ball and chain on it.
He should have been like rattling the cage with a cup or something, Attica, or something. But this scene is very pivotal to us because this introduces the sheriff of the town.
No, does it?
I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking say it is. Nobody's gonna go watch this shit and prove me wrong.
No, I think the sheriff came in a little bit later.
All right,
or
well,
a little
fuck
bit
you.
earlier.
I don't care. The sheriff's in there, and the sheriff is fucking. Who wants to say it?
He's fucking John Wayne.
It's John Wayne.
It's not really John Wayne.
It's somebody acting.
It's
like
someone doing an impression of John Wayne.
It's John Wayne.
Hey, now to be fair, he was a really good John Wayne.
Yeah, it's like his third cousin Jerry Wayne.
Jerry Wayne.
It's Jerry Wayne. All right.
Yeah, if anybody's got a soundbite of that, somebody play it.
Oh God, yeah.
Come on.
This is the only time I really paid attention to the movie was when this guy was on camera. I mean, it wasn't. It was a typical John Wayne impersonation. It wasn't, spot on, but you could understand by looking at his costume and listening to it, and how he kept using the word pilgrim to describe everyone. Even there was someone there that was called Pilgrim. What did he call him? He was like, what was the guy's name?
Officer Pilgrim.
Officer Pilgrim.
Yeah.
He's like Pilgrim, or he kept calling. Yeah.
Is that you?
He was
Pilgrim?
a good here. Do you want to do a soundbite?
Yeah, we have.
Somebody
we
play
have some sound bites.
Somebody play a soundbite of this guy.
John Wayne imitation bite.
Well, fellas, what do we got here? A sissy gorilla, huh? Anybody who wears a silly hat like that won't be any problem. Go get him, Pilgrim.
So anyway, while Ben plays cut the rope,
I need to get past this level. It's been killing me.
This
forever.
is all you did during this week's duration.
Yeah. Ben's been just laughing maniacally
So
playing cut the road.
there's some sound effects of the John Wayne. I thought he was a pretty good John Wayne imitator.
He was.
He was a very interesting John Wayne imitator.
But going to progress through the movie basically. John, stop playing cut the rope.
Okay, all right. I'm not playing cut the rope anymore.
All right, stop playing Plants vs Zombies. Whatever the fuck you're playing, I don't know. No more Angry Birds.
Well, no, I'm trying.
All right, fuck you. Anyway, I'm talking about the movie. I just want this over with.
Fuck you. I'm playing Fruit Ninja.
All right, fun. Go.
It's not cut the rope, so it's fun.
Go play whatever the fuck you want to play.
But it has something to do with the movie.
No, it doesn't.
It's
fuck
ninja,
you.
kung fu, karate. It's in the same family.
All right, so
all right, fine.
So apparently sometime in this whole bungling of the guy trying to break out the gorilla actually does get loose. Somehow. They don't fucking show how it happens.
No, the gorilla just gets loose.
The gorilla just shows up fucking out of there, basically.
Now you did miss where the guy tried to do this twice before.
Yeah, that's why I'm just skipping over
Yeah,
this.
the same guy tries to get
this was the first 20 minutes of him
yeah.
trying to just break out.
Yeah,
the
he tries to break the monkey out
If
twice.
you're really curious about it, go watch it, and then you'll hate us.
Yeah.
Hate yourself, more likely.
So,
Movie Dump is not responsible for any suicides related to this movie at any time.
So eventually, Monkey gets out, basically, and goes on hijinks. So, what happens after the first hijink type thing, basically? First thing that happens, actually, when the monkey gets out, steals some clothes of an old lady.
A hat.
And a banana. Eats the banana, and proceeds to talk. The monkey talked.
Yes.
The gorilla talks in this.
Yes.
And let's not just...
Stupid.
Let's paint some more radio theater. You're maybe thinking they trained an actual monkey.
Yeah, you would think.
No, they did not.
It's clearly a man in a monkey outfit.
This is a man in a fucking monkey suit. Not even a good monkey suit.
Nope.
This is a very poor monkey suit. This
yes.
is like the shitty monkey suit you would get for Halloween at a budget costume shop.
This is the monkey suit that you'll see some car salesman wearing in one of his ads.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you see all the seams and everything.
We're going bananas for car sales.
Whoa!
Going ape over these low prices.
Now you get to see, or at least feel, the badness of this film, and that it's just a man in a suit and not an actual monkey at all. Very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happens when the monkey goes out? Of course he does. He steals banana, talks, steals some chick's clothes. What happened? The authorities are called in. All right?
The most inept police force.
The most inept SWAT team I have ever seen in my life shows up.
Yes.
They are all wearing shitty little crash helmets. They look like budget Judge Dreads, almost. I mean,
the cast of Police
pretty
Academy
much.
Goes to Moscow was way better than these people.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. They had the shitty SWAT helmets. They come hup, running up.
They weren't even SWAT helmets. They were like Evil Knievel helmets.
So like motorcycle helmets.
Yeah, they were. They were the
Painted red, white, and blue.
just find an Evil Knievel picture,
Yeah, they just
and
found
that's
helmets
it.
and put
That's
them on.
yeah, it's Evil Knievel helmets.
I don't even think they had badges on. It was horrible.
No, the doctor had a badge on.
Yeah, we'll get to that too.
But their
Don't
pants
worry.
had pinstripes.
I will
Pants
lean
had
back
pinstripes.
now and continue listening.
Yeah. So, what happens when the SWAT team shows up? You would think they would arrest the monkey. Something would happen. They would shoot the fucking monkey, maybe. That would be a good idea.
That would be nice.
Rampaging monkey, stealing clothes, raping women, stealing bananas. You shoot the fucking monkey.
But
right?
they can't because it was a present from China, and that would be in bad form.
Yeah, I think they did explain that, didn't
Yes,
they?
they did.
I think so, yeah.
That
you're
part
right,
I did catch
Oh,
in between
God.
levels and cut the rope.
All right, anyway, so what happens when the SWAT team runs and charges up and stands in line in front of this monkey? Monkey has a fucking Vietnam flashback, apparently, and fucking goes apeshit.
Get that?
His
shit.
karate training kicks in, and he fucking decides to just go fucking kung fu hustle on fucking the SWAT team.
Well, what I
The
like
most inept SWAT team
Yeah,
at that.
what I
I can't
liked
even say it's
about
kung
that.
fu hustle. It's basically shitty, like your 8-year-old kid thinks he knows karate when really he has fucking like poor motor skills and he's just wobbling around. That's what this fucking monkey was.
Kid-
He's just like, yeah, and just punching, not even making contact with anything, just flailing his arms around, and somehow defeats this entire fucking the Wichita, Kansas
Police force.
police force, basically. Ugh.
I think a blind kid playing Dance Dance Revolution would be better than this monkey with karate.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like it's sort of like when you were a kid and you were pretending to be a Ninja Turtle when you were like 6 or something. Or
Oh no, but that was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I have never been to Kansas.
I have.
I have.
I'm pretty sure the police is worse than that, or better than that, I should say.
Actually, the times I've been through Kansas, I've never seen any police officers. Well, I mean, I've seen the car here or there, but I've never seen one in action.
I'm pretty sure if there was...
And I've never seen a fucking monkey just running loose. Then again,
Yeah.
I've never been to Wichita. I mean, maybe there's a whole
I
bunch
haven't
of
even
them.
seen
Well,
a
this is
man in a
1970
monkey suit in Wichita.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is stupid. So, Monkey beats the shit out of the SWAT team. What happens then? Fucking Sheriff John Wayne shows up, decides he wants to arrest... Jerry Wayne decides he wants to arrest the monkey. Like all fucking monkeys do, he decides to hightail it out as soon as he finds out he's getting arrested. Fucking monkeys. So, he fucking...
Racism.
Yeah. Fuck it. Oh, oh man. Don't think of it like that. That's wrong. So monkey fucking hightails it out. What happens? APB on the monkey goes out. We've got a soundbite of the APB. So let's do some honors. Who wants to hit the button?
Soundbite.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Be on the lookout for a male gorilla wearing a long, shaggy coat, carrying bananas and eating a shave. Eating a shave? Are they out of their minds?
So, of course, that's first hijinks run. And what happens after that? Well, fucking Monkey gets in more hijinks. He ends up in a barber shop.
No.
He ends up in a barber shop.
Wait, hold on. He
ended up in a barber shop.
When the fuck did he end up in a barber shop?
It was a quick thing. He ended up in a barber shop. Barber saw the monkey, freaks out. What's he do? Takes the clippers, buzzes the guy's hair the wrong way.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Right
and
down
he's
the middle.
Oh no, reverse mohawk.
Yeah, here.
Where the
Let's
fuck?
do a
Wait,
soundbite. Hold on. Fuck you, soundbite.
Oh no, a reverse mohawk.
And that proves it. There was a barbershop scene in there.
I seriously do not remember. I mean, some
It
of
was
these,
there.
some of these I say, oh, I don't remember that, and I remember hearing it. That I do not remember anything of that.
So what happens after this happens? What happens? Well, another fucking APB comes out. So let's soundbite that too.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Be on the lookout for gorilla. Can be identified by heavy banana breath. Banana breath? Who's writing this stuff?
Alright, so there's your second APB. Let's go for what's going to happen now. Can we move the movie along? Can we move the movie along? Scott, can we move it along? Fuck you, no we can't. We got more monkey hijinks. So, fucking Monkey at that point, what happens? He's watching some painters paint a wall. He decides to fuck around a little bit and cause a giant paint explosion between the two painters. They're throwing paint on each other because of it.
That
Paint
I did
fight.
see.
Yes.
Paint fight.
That I did see.
And you know what happens?
Not very kung fu mastery of
No,
him.
not at
No,
all. Very
no.
dickish, actually.
Very dickish.
This is an asshole monkey.
At this point, I'm like sitting there going, oh god, it's one of these movies where it's just going to be stupid crap for the next hour.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, what happened to just, peace, love, harmony, not, being more self-centered and honed in to,
They didn't train the monkey very well.
Yeah, this monkey's just, maybe that's why the master got rid of him. He's like, oh, I don't want this monkey. Send him to America. You come here. No
Maybe.
more.
I don't know.
You don't come
Come
here
here anymore.
Yeah. So, of course, what happens after the paint happening?
APB!
APB! So let's do another soundbite.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. That's all the cars?
So what happens at this point?
Another APP?
No. We're
Oh.
done with the APBs.
Oh.
I think
Well,
we're
then
done.
I'll go back to cut the rope.
So, what happens at this point? Basically, the sheriff decides that they gotta fucking step in and do something. Because he's worried there could be some vigilantes going after the monkey. Fuck it, we'll do a soundbite of that too.
What's wrong, Captain?
Well, I'm afraid if we don't catch him pretty soon, the good citizens of this community are gonna take the law into their own hands.
You don't mean vigilantes, Captain.
Vigilantes, Pilgrim.
There we have the sheriff thinking about vigilantism. Fair enough. Fair enough. So what happens next? Monkey ends up in a Wild West show. Yeah,
Why not?
why not? Exactly. Stumbles away onto a Wild West show and assumes the role of Wild Bill Hickok. This actually happens.
It does.
This
It
actually
does.
happens. And it's not just Monkey in the role. It's Monkey in cowboy outfit, bananas for fucking guns,
Yep.
playing the role of Wild Bill
Now
Hickok
try-
in a Wild West show.
Try to wrap your mind around this. This is a man dressed up as a monkey, dressed up as a cowboy.
Who is a man?
Who is a man?
There's a fucking mind fuck in there somewhere. There's some sort of mind fuck somewhere in there.
Oh, what do you mean some sort of? It is a fucking mind fuck. Fucking mind fuck.
Yeah. So what happens? The actors decide to go on with the show and proceed as normal. More monkey hijinks ensue. What happens?
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu, basically. More Kung Fu. Monkey has a fucking another Vietnam flashback as he sees the people acting in the show. Realizes he has to fucking eradicate those with his ninjutsu skills. Fuck you, Monkey. You're an asshat. I hate you. At this point, we're at about 40 minutes into the movie.
Yep.
There's still a lot to go.
Wishing for death, by the way.
Yep.
I
Fucking
wasn't.
Well, you were playing.
I had cut a rope.
Yeah. At this point,
If you guys had cut a rope, you would be just as happy as I am.
At this point, Bo, our news reporter, is fucking having the best fucking time of his life because he's getting all the attention for his news reports.
He's been on the air. He's been on the air twice at this point.
He's been on the air like a shitload. He's interviewing people.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Bo, the news reporter.
The porn star looking dude.
Oh, I thought that was
John
the.
Holmes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You threw me off there for a second. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. He's on the air doing news reports of all this shit, loving it up, loving life. His career is peaking. He's in a fucking monkey movie. He's doing reports of
Literally,
everything.
that was the peak of his career.
Yeah, he didn't do anything else after this at all. No one did, really.
No.
So,
no one.
So he decides to go interview a bunch of people. You know what? We're going to do another soundbite because, god damn it, if I had to endure 90 minutes of this fucking movie, I'm going to cram as many fucking soundbites into this so I can share the pain that I had with this monkey movie at this point. So, fuck you, everyone. Soundbite.
Howdy. Remember me from that chat with Clyde Wong last night? Well, here I am again, and this here is Abner Gothic and his missus. They live on this farm here at the edge of town. Abner, how'd you happen to tangle with old King Kung Fu?
We was terrorized.
Yeah, I know that, but what happened?
We were just standing here like this. He came riding by on a horse. My wife turned to me and said, "Look at that Abner." I questioned which Abner she was referring to, as I am the only Abner I know.
Yeah, then what?
I too saw the gorilla. My wife turned to me once again and said, "I am terrorized, Abner."
That was good.
That was a funny soundbite. I thought that was kind of funny, actually. So there was some part of it.
That part was that was. I have to say that was pretty good. That caught me because at that point I gave up all hope. I mean, every once in a while I'll look up, I'm like, okay. But once it got to that part, I was like, oh, this is getting better.
This movie really
This is the
wasn't.
part where we all kind of fell back in at least a little bit.
Yeah.
It dragged you back in a little bit.
This part definitely got us back in, and it seemed like it picked up a lot at this point.
There's another soundbite immediately right after this that I thought was funny as well, too. This is the United States government, the Army. I don't know, Scott, you're an Army person. What the fuck would this guy be?
I don't know.
Brigadier General? I don't know.
I didn't know. I was too. Not. I wasn't staring at the TV. I was staring past the TV at that point.
Just hoping you could burn a hole through the television.
Pretty
set.
much.
He was the Master Chief of fallopian tubes.
I was
Sure.
really hoping, like,
Why not?
Netflix would just crap out at this point.
So here, let's play his description of why fuck soundbite.
A spokesman for the Joint Chiefs of Staff had this comment from the Pentagon.
When the panic-stricken officials of Wichita finally decided they'd better call in the Army, we responded calmly in the face of this latest emergency. One of the reasons for this is that Wichita is quite a distance from Washington, distance-wise, and the guerrilla can't get at us. Secondly, what with the red tape and all, it will take 2 to 3 weeks to mobilize a force to attack. Our advice to all of you whining civilians is to relax. The Army has things well in hand. As you can see, Wichita is located in the center of this great country of ours. And that means, quite simply, we have him surrounded.
All right, okay. That part right there, that's what I would say would be more airplane-esque. Or something close to it. That's the parts, that one and the last soundbite that we just played. Those were the two that were kind of
very
airplane-esque.
Satirical of our government. Basically.
Right.
Hey, out of sight, out of mind. It's in Wichita. Who gives a fuck about Wichita?
It's a monkey.
Yeah,
He's on foot. He can't go very far.
Exactly.
What's in Wichita?
I don't know, we have a fucking Walmart there. Is Walmart even around yet? What's going on? Who fucking cares?
There's a corn silo. Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Fuck that.
Who cares? Once it crosses the Mississippi, we'll go on guerrilla alert and fucking nuke the shit out of this monkey. If it really gets to that point.
Which they had.
We're sorry, people of Winchester, Illinois, but we're going to have to nuke you to get rid of this ape.
Yeah.
They had the Monkey Watch, or it was Kung Fu Watch, or Kong Watch, or whatever. What was the name of the?
Oh shit! What was it?
I just thought it was
remember.
Yeah, it was kind of like Panda Watch 2000.
Yeah.
This was I don't
It's
know.
called Witless News or something. Yeah.
Fucking monkey bumfuck news. I don't know something.
Bumfuck Monkey News.
Bumfuck monkey news. So, as the movie continues on, what happens at this point? Well, fucking Sheriff Jerry Wayne, decides to, which his name was, what was it, Captain Duke?
Captain Duke.
It was Captain Duke.
Appropriate, I suppose.
Captain Duke.
He decides he's got to do something to stop this fucking epidemic monkey menace. Hiring a monkey catcher or something. He decides he's got to do something to do this. So, what would you guys do if a monkey was on the loose?
Tranquilizer gun?
Tranquilizer gun? That sounds good. Ben, any idea?
Say flamethrower.
Flamethrower? Yeah, that would stop a monkey.
Flamethrower.
All right. Great ideas. Let's just throw those out.
Those are shitty ideas.
Let's just throw those
not
ideas.
a shitty idea.
Let's throw those ideas out the window because fucking Captain Duke has an idea. He's going to take Herman, the fucking guy that was trying to break out the monkey in the beginning of the film. He's going to dress him up as a tranny monkey, basically, and put him in a show to lure out the main monkey.
Now, see, that's a brilliant idea. Very clever.
Until you find out that he dresses him up in a giant pink monkey outfit with a bikini on it.
Well, why not?
You gotta be covering up its naughty bits.
Yeah, isn't that how female gorillas look?
No.
I don't know if you've ever been to the jungle, Nick, but that's how they actually are.
I don't know much about... We should have had a monkey expert here, because I don't know much about monkey DNA or the state of Wichita or anything for that matter.
I don't know. I'm reading up on Ian McShane right now.
Yeah. So anyway, what happens? He decides to put this tranny monkey up on stage to lure in the monkey. Because apparently fucking tranny monkey pheromones are very strong, I suppose.
Evidently.
And what happens? By goddamn, the plan fucking works. The monkey shows up from somewhere. Who knows? I guess Wichita isn't really that big. But the fucking monkey shows up. What happens now? More hijinks, dare I say?
It's possible.
More hijinks ensues. A strong man comes out of nowhere.
Who isn't so much strong looking as he just is really tall.
He was just beanie looking.
Yeah, he looks like Tarzan, basically.
Yeah, he looked like Big Show if Big Show had AIDS.
He looked...
Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
He was very skinny and bony looking. And very tall. And I did not know that Ian McShane was in Death Race. I have to watch it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully we can watch that next week instead of the fucking monkey movie.
Yeah.
So, what happens when the strong man challenges the monkey?
He loses.
He does lose. He loses because the monkey, of course, has another Vietnam flashback of him training and decides to kick the shit out of the fucking strongman. All the while, the cop, with a gun, watches and doesn't do shit. So,
well, the training or something had something to do with, the monkey, the monkey's, kung fu master telling him only to fight when he's defending something or something like that. So he's defending his strange-looking pink
tranny monkey.
Girlfriend monkey at this time.
So, I really need to go back and watch Kings.
So he ends up defeating the Tarzan guy. And by the way, let's just say this. He throws the Tarzan man up in the air. The Tarzan man falls down.
Oh shit, Nick's on page 3 of notes.
We're on page 3 of notes finally.
Oh good, that means we're almost over.
We still got another one.
Tarzan man falls through the stage. Cartoon cutout on the ground. Cartoon man sits up, and he has X's on his eyes, like duct taped, basically, to make it look like he's really just been knocked out.
That I did notice, and that's when I went back to...
stupid looking.
Yes.
Yeah. So, the gorilla decides to grab his tranny gorilla monkey, Herman, and...
Go on a roller coaster.
Go on a roller coaster with it.
That part was another part. I'm
do.
like, wait, why are they on a roller coaster now?
Well, it's a vehicle. Get it? A vehicle for the most whimsical chase ever.
I was expecting gorilla rape, but didn't get it. He decided to go on a roller coaster.
Okay,
with his
let's
monkey.
just change it up.
Nick, now why were you
Let's just
expecting
change it
gorilla
up
rape?
Yeah.
and say there was gorilla rape because we didn't see everything that happened on that roller coaster.
That's true.
Our
That's
imaginations can run wild with this one and say that there was some nasty gorilla bumming going
There was
on.
some monkey aids.
What I like to imagine in this
there were
movie-
monkey aids being transferred from one to another.
What I like to imagine in this movie, it was really just one guy or a couple of guys following around the main characters without, making any cuts, and then they just cut out all the monkey rape parts to make a movie.
Yes.
So every time you didn't see the gorilla, there was monkey rape.
There's monkey rape going on somewhere.
I have to comment about,
and that would be what, and that's why it's cut up in such really weird, awkward segments. It's because of the monkey rape.
I have to comment about the cutting of this, the editing. Wow, this is where I step in. The editing on this was very shitty. The match, quote unquote match cuts, never lined up.
Match cuts of this?
Yeah, nothing lined up. It was really, really bad. They would go in for a close up, and it's a completely different angle, different setup, different lighting scheme. Actually, they had a really funny a soundbite right at the beginning of the movie, which I just had a feeling was going to pretty much tell you exactly how the lighting and camera work was going to be for the rest of the movie. So here, soundbite.
Very appropriate. Actually.
They literally said that in the fucking movie while they're fucking up the lighting and the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
Yes.
Yep. At least they're honest.
Yeah. At least they know their mistakes, I guess. I don't know.
So,
all right, back to
story time with Nick.
Yes.
So, Monkey's on a roller coaster with his tranny girlfriend, basically dressed up, and the cops are in the back. What happens on the roller coaster? Well, tranny monkey loses its head.
Yep.
Head pops off, reveals that it's Herman sitting in there. What happens? Does gorilla, does King Kong Fu go fucking apeshit and plummet the shit out of people? No. He's sad and disappointed and decides to walk away.
Yeah.
He leaves.
I think he had to change his state of mind. I was like, I'll still fuck you.
There's the bummer remix part of the film where he's like, oh, damn it, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Cue bad montage of walking around town. All
that was a really bad montage.
Short montage.
Very
too.
short. Yeah. It really wasn't a montage. It was just gorilla walking from point A to point B in like 3 cuts. And here comes the baseball scene.
Almost.
Damn it!
Almost.
Damn it!
No, you don't get your baseball scene yet. Because what happens, Monkey escapes again, basically, by just walking away. And what happens? Well, Sheriff Duke decides he's got to bow out. He bows out. I'll bow out. So, he bows out.
That was great, by the way. That was great.
Another kind of airplane-esque type of feel.
Let's here. You can do the soundbite of this one.
Well, it's more of a visual thing.
Soundbite.
The captain has since left the scene. Here, in a videotaped instant replay, is Duke's parting comment.
I shall return.
But imagine that soundbite as he's sitting in a wheelbarrow being...
standing.
Standing
in a wheelbarrow.
Standing in a little kid's red wagon.
Yeah, not much point in that, but it was funny. It was a funny image. Something I didn't expect to see.
Yes, an Officer Pilgrim wheeling him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exit stage right.
So...
Now we're to the baseball? Just fucking jump to the baseball.
No, not to the baseball yet.
What the fuck?
Monkey goes to apartment of some chick. Basically,
really?
At this point. Yep.
Oh wait, no, that was Ray Faye.
Yeah, Ray Faye.
Ray Faye, which is supposed to be, I guess, the love interest in this movie.
Play on words. So
yeah.
Do you get it? Do you get
Faye
it?
Ray. Faye Ray, the actress from the 1933 King
Oddly
Kong.
enough,
Clever.
didn't realize it until
until he carried her up to the top of the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
They were like, oh,
clever. I
Very
see what
clever.
you did there,
We're
King
like,
Kong Fu.
score one, King Kong Fu.
Yeah.
The ball's in your court now.
What happens? Of course, he goes, meets this Faye Ray chick. Decides that'll be his new love interest, maybe. Maybe she's friends with him. I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit.
I just like how he breaks into her apartment And she's all nonchalant. She's like, "Oh, how'd you get in here? How'd you find the place?" "Oh, phone book." So apparently this monkey is stalking her.
With the phone book.
With the phone book, finding out where she lives and climbing through her window. And,
It's at this point I think we expected the movie to start winding down.
Nope.
So we checked the time. 40 more fucking minutes of this movie.
Yep.
Still a long ways to go.
Yep.
So, what happens?
Baseball.
No, not yet. We go back to Bo and Herman.
Fuck them. Just jump to the baseball.
Trying to find the monkey so they can capture the monkey, get famous again, whatever the fuck they wanted to do. I don't know. It wasn't really all that clear. And what happens, but basically, they tune into some shortwave radio, and they figure out where the monkey is.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait,
Monkey's already left.
that's right. I fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Wait,
I thought the monkey was already gone by then.
No, the monkey is with the chick. Herman and Bo show up at the chick's place.
Yes.
Scares the monkey away.
Yep.
Monkey runs away.
Mm-hmm.
They decide they got to find the monkey to win the love of Fay Ray. Ray Fay.
Ray Fay.
Or, as I like to call her, stupid bitch. And basically...
actress that had no career afterwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then they grab a shortwave radio and just listen in for some shit, basically. Meanwhile, while they're listening and doing, whatever the fuck they do, what happens?
The monkey goes and plays some baseball.
The monkey goes and plays some baseball.
Yay!
The monkey stumbles into a fucking baseball.
It really is just, why not?
And, sweet lord, I'm not even going to say everything that happens. We're just going to let the announcer of the baseball stadium...
Are we going to do the whole thing?
Do the whole
Play the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Oh,
wait,
my.
hold on. Go get some popcorn first and a nice soda. Because you're going to endure this bullshit.
This is epic in all the sense of it not being epic.
And hopefully we'll see you on the flip side. Soundbite.
It looks like a pitching change for the Oaks. Wait a minute. That's not their manager. I'm not an expert, but I'd say that's a gorilla. Yes, folks, a gorilla. The gorilla kicks the ball out of the pitcher's hand. Is the pitcher hurt? He's favoring his hand.
It's that monkey that got loose. Let's run him out of here.
This isn't football. They should get this gorilla out of here. Timeout has been called. It looks like, yes, the batter is going after the gorilla. What a show of strength, rolling the batter right into the dugout. Well, I never played the game, but this gorilla has obviously never seen one. The Oaks pitcher is hot. He's mad. He's winding up. He's going to beam the gorilla. This is awful. Here comes the pitch. Oh, the gorilla swings. What a tremendous hit. Let me tell you, this kid's a natural. Wait a minute. I've just been told this gorilla is the famous King Kung Fu, the Chinese gorilla. I thought it was the gorilla in Manila. Well, they're going at it, folks. Alfonso waits right in, but this is awful. This fight should be stopped. Alfonso is overmatched. An incredible show of strength. Looks like aluminum bats next year, folks. He's got Alfonso by the seat of the pants. It's a strike. Wrong sport, though.
And we're back. Horrible epic baseball fight.
Now, to call back.
bad.
The movie I was originally going to bring in was about a monkey playing baseball.
Yeah.
So at least we got some of that. So you're welcome.
Yeah. If you're looking for the first black guy in this film, he shows up on the baseball field too, by the way.
Racism.
Well, he does. He did. It's not racist.
It's not racist. We didn't make the fucking film. He just shows up.
He finally shows up. He has his 1 minute cameo.
If anything, I think it was kind of racist on the filmmaker's standpoint because only black person to show up in the film has to stand out and say his own line away from everybody else.
yeah, I forgot.
It's
about
not
that.
like he's mixing with the crowd and he's just like, "Yay, hey guys, what's
Let's
going
get
on?"
that monkey.
Yeah, he like
All right.
pops out, goes over to the side, and gets his own little shot.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
hey, I'm singled out. And that's the last part we saw.
Think of every unfunny thing you've ever seen in your life, and you're going to see it in this baseball fight scene. Basically.
Oh yeah, it was
Stupid
awful.
Shit. People
Yes.
flipping around. It's like the fight scene.
It's way overdone.
The fight scene consisted of it had the equivalency of a 4-year-old's puppet show when he wants the puppets to fight, and he just fucking smashes them together and fucking throws them all around.
Yeah, you're playing Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Yeah, and you're just throwing
you're just throwing them all
shit
over the place. Yeah,
Just
that's
awful.
what you got.
Yep.
So many mannequins.
One kind of funny part in there. Yeah,
Being
there
tossed-
was a lot of
being
mannequins
tossed
and
into
stuff,
the
man.
air. Oh man.
They end up. One funny part, I guess, the coach of the team tries to sign the monkey to this contract because the monkey, while in the middle of fighting everybody, ends up hitting a home run.
Yeah, and then the coach just comes over. He's like, "Hey, can I get your autograph right here, and sign over here, and down over there?"
And the monkey's just like, I'm free agent.
Yeah, the monkey actually says he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
And do you know why the monkey decided to fight the baseball team? Monkey Vietnam flashback, basically.
So
fucking karate.
He was. The monkey scales the outfield wall and sees the pitcher, pitching, and somehow starts hallucinating that he's some guy in a karate outfit, just kicking away at the air, not attacking anyone. Just if anything, it just looks like he's practicing. And the monkey's like, "Fuck you! I'm the only kung fu master in this town, Wichita, Kansas."
Probably would be in Wichita.
Yeah.
So, what happens now? You guys remember? The monkey escapes again.
Yes.
Magically.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Dude, Captain Duke is trying to get the monkey. Gets a call that the monkey's fucking going monkey AIDS rape shit crazy at a baseball field. So he decides he better
rape shit crazy.
Yeah.
So he decides he better show up at the baseball field to try and, I don't know, stop the monkey. But what happens? The monkey gets away. How does he get away this time? He steals a car. Monkey fucking steals a Volkswagen Beetle, drives down the highway.
I about lost at that point.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was
That
dumb.
was I
Incredibly dumb.
15-minute chase scene down the highway, incredibly shitty.
I think you got up and did something, and then you came back and it was still going. Oh no,
I got up because I was falling asleep at this point. So I got some
Scott
water.
got up and got
Came
some
back
water.
and I
Came
was
back.
like, did I miss anything? And it was exactly the same thing. As
Yeah,
the
it
scene when I
was.
left. I
They were
like,
even using some of the same edits.
So, Monkey crashes his car in
Yep.
front of a building.
Yep.
This brings all of our characters back together because they all just happen to be in the same spot, basically.
Well, they're all after
yeah,
the
they're all
monkey.
after the monkey.
Yeah.
Duke,
They're all after the monkey.
Bo, Herman, Fay Ray, Monkey.
Ray.
Yeah, fuck her.
oh, you know that was going
some
on.
Spanish guy is there.
Oh, yeah, there's a hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon.
That, again...
Whoa! Ha! Wait. Ha! So, what happens? They all meet up. Monkey's just fucking standing around like, ooh, crashed the car. Uh-oh. What's Sheriff Duke decide to do? He decides he's got to arrest the monkey.
Doesn't he start reading the monkey its rights?
He does. Let's soundbite it.
Really? I don't remember that part.
Soundbite.
Monkey, it's my duty to advise you that you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to the advice of legal counsel.
That's ridiculous, Captain. Stop it.
The law is the law, and I gotta take him in.
And now I remember that part.
So what happens? He's reading the rights. Monkey says, fuck you, and just walks away.
Yep.
What's he do? He takes the Fay Ray chick, and he decides to go and get it in the Spanish guy's hot air balloon.
Yes.
And then here we have the culmination of the shittiest special effects I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Monkey in a balloon. Kind of. It It wasn't even really in a balloon. I know you, Scott. You said it how they filmed it. It was basically
it was claymation. It was awful.
Well, no, it was
them on the back of a truck.
On the back of a truck,
Yep.
basically driving
Yep.
down, and they
That's
just shot
right,
it from a low angle, looking up. So,
which I mean, that's kind of clever if you're doing fucking independent films and have no money.
In
Which apparently
1970,
this
and
movie
you're
had.
retarded.
Yeah,
The problem is
This
that
movie
they had
had
buildings
no-
in the background, so nobody was being fooled at all here. How far? they were
well,
off
we
the
weren't.
ground.
I mean, you don't know. We don't know. We don't know how people in Wichita, Kansas could have,
a tiny buildings.
yeah, they could have been like, oh look, the tiny buildings.
So what happens? The fucking balloon flying through the air. Fay Ray's like, "Where are we going, Monkey?" Monkey's
Ray-Fay.
like, "Yeah." Monkey's like, "I don't know." I'm a fucking monkey. I'm gonna fly up here and throw poo on people.
That was the monkey's answer to a lot of questions in this movie.
They were like, yeah, that was a good example
It's
of
like,
this entire movie.
monkey,
Way.
why are you raping me?
Oh, hey, why should we go try this monkey? Oh no, fuck it, oh no. I can see this part. They're writing the film. They're like, so where are they gonna go with the monkey?
They're like, dude, we are so
Sounds
far.
great. Let's write that.
Yep.
Monkey doesn't know.
Monkey doesn't know, just do it.
Monkey in a hot air balloon. Why not?
Why not? Why
So
do you
what
do half
happens?
the shit you do?
Sheriff gets fed up. He's like, God damn it! All right, that's it. Decides hey, look at that! I had a gun the entire time. I'm gonna start shooting.
So
He shoots a revolver
at a hot air balloon.
At a hot air balloon.
Yes.
The hot air balloon gets punctured by
Wow.
what looks like a fucking cannon.
It was like a hole the size of a basketball backboard.
If you,
Yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah. Imagine like a one of those speed boxing, bags, and
Upside down.
and you
Yeah.
put like
That's a really good.
Yeah.
It looks. That's actually kind of what it looked like.
Yeah, pretty
and,
much.
And
yeah.
imagine you just took like a cherry bomb and put it in there or something, and it blew out the side. That's basically what you got from this one little tiny revolver.
Yes.
He must have been packing a fucking bazooka or something. I don't know. That revolver. I don't know who the fuck makes it.
Dirty Harry has no shit on that.
Oh, seriously, that was some mess of shit. So
now I did like how right after it got the hot air balloon got punctured and started losing air, it didn't go down. No, it proceeded to go fucking higher up in the air.
It went up.
Oh, physics, you're still a mystery to me to this day.
Yeah. And eventually, the balloon floats by a Holiday Inn, a Holiday Inn Express. We'll leave the light on for you. I don't think that's the same company.
I don't think
but
that was
whatever.
right.
No.
Anyway,
I think that's Motel.
I don't know. It's a fucking
Motel
big
6 or
Holiday
whatever.
Inn
Yeah,
hotel.
Holiday
Yeah.
Inn.
Monkey.
Holidays.
Monkey takes his bitch and jumps onto the roof of the hotel. Here we have the King Kong thing, that we're all expecting.
This is where the King Kong thing comes into.
And
And
what
subsequently, the movie goes full retard at this point.
Yes. What happens at that point? Sheriff in a helicopter. Why not? Out of nowhere.
Yep.
He's a helicopter pilot at this point. And he's just buzzing the fucking tower. Monkey, keep in mind, this is not King Kong Monkey. This is just guy in a
Regular
monkey suit.
size monkey.
Grabs the helicopter blades of this helicopter and proceeds it to stop spinning, basically.
Which, if you did, like, at first when he grabs it, there's no motion whatsoever.
At all.
And then
It just goes, thunk.
it just
You're like,
stops.
what the crap?
In all reality, this would have been fucking monkey soup at this point.
Yeah,
I think.
even the freaking helicopter itself, just it wasn't moving, and then that started spinning. The blades were staying still, and then that started spinning, and then he let go of the blades.
Yeah.
And everything stops spinning, and it
just kind of hovers there.
It
for
just
a few
hovers
seconds.
there.
Yeah.
Very, very Wile E. Coyote-esque.
Yeah.
And then the monkey, spins the blades.
Yeah. So it starts back up.
He just fucking hits it like he's like, oh, now I'm playing tetherball.
Sheriff. Yeah. Sheriff Duke is like, oh, thank God, I almost shit myself there. I was
We're
gonna
out of
die.
And then they just fucking fly off.
And they fly off.
Yeah.
So what happens now?
The end?
Nope.
Damn it.
Bo's down watching this entire time. Decides he wants to go up to the roof of the fucking Holiday Inn and fight the monkey.
Let's soundbite this.
All right.
That does it. I gotta face him man to man. Monkey, But Bo, if modern weaponry can't stop him, and all those people who fought him couldn't stop him, how are you gonna stop him?
Herman, everybody calls him the monster master of the martial arts, right?
Yeah?
But who's he fought? He's fought cops, cowboys, and ball players, that's who. He hadn't fought anybody that knows anything about karate or kung fu, right?
Yeah.
Well, last night at Ray's apartment, I think we discovered I got me some talent in that direction, right?
No.
It's time for a one-on-one, Herman. Bo Burgess and King Kung Fu in a martial arts massacre.
Yeah, because you forgot to mention earlier on that randomly Bo just busts down Ray Fay's door with a single punch.
Yeah. So out of nowhere, he's a kung fu master at this point as well too.
He's like, oh, the police force and everyone in the whole town took on the monkey and didn't win, but I know kung fu. All of a sudden, he's fucking Neo.
Yeah, he got the fucking Matrix.
Yeah.
His brain.
So dumb.
I know kung fu.
I know
Whoa.
kung fu. Yeah.
So
Whoa.
here we have fucking monkey buttfuck pirate AIDS champion fight night on top of the fucking Holiday Inn.
Monkey buttfuck pirate AIDS
fight night.
On top of the Holiday Inn. All we're missing is Don King.
Wow.
Yeah, it would have been fantastic.
They decide to fight. A very shitty fight, for that matter.
The whole movie had nothing but shitty fights in there.
Oh yeah, it was
in the middle.
So crappy.
In the middle of their fighting, they decide to dance. They end up dancing.
Yeah, which I was very confused on how that happened. Because again, looking up and down,
it's kind of like
playing cut the rope and then watching this.
It's kind of like you know that kind of cliche thing you'll see in soap operas where like the guy grabs the lady really really hard and she's like oh, and then they just start kissing and making out. Like it was like this. They started.
That
fighting.
doesn't really happen.
Oh, it's dancing.
Well, yeah, they do, but it's called rape. So
that's the stuff that got cut out of this movie.
Yeah,
the rape.
Here you have rated G rape, which happens. They fight and decide to dance at that point. So they're dancing. And
so it's dance rape.
Dance rape.
Dance
basically.
rape.
Long story short, because I'm getting fucking tired of talking about this movie. The monkey beats Bo. And the monkey decides to do his little pound on the chest thing. Monkey falls off the roof.
But why does the monkey fall off the roof?
Because he kung fu'd himself.
Yep. Caused by another, Vietnam monkey flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah, another Vietnam
He
monkey
who
flashback.
pounds on chest kung fu's himself.
Yeah.
No, it was something like,
we're just going to go with that way. Let's go.
I agree. That was how it was. That's how it will be. Anybody who proves different is wrong.
There was a funny quote that Bo did. Yeah, there was a funny quote that Bo did before he went up there where he's like, karate versus karate student or something like that. It was a very George W. Bushy.
I'm the karate, you're the karate.
Yeah, it was a very George Bushy type.
It was.
Type quote, basically.
Very much so.
So the monkey
glimpse into the future. That's what it was.
Yeah, the monkey karates himself, falls off. Is he dead? No, because what happens? The fucking Sheriff Duke is still buzzing around the fucking tower with his helicopter. Apparently, monkey lands on the tail of the helicopter.
All right, this is the part that I have an issue with.
I'm really confused at this point.
Yeah.
He fell and landed on the helicopter.
Right.
Yeah. Like
the part of the helicopter that's underneath the blade span.
Yep.
How the fuck?
Ninja skills.
After he caught the helicopter in midair, I just can't question anything.
How the it's almost like earlier on in the movie where he goes driving the Volkswagen Beetle through a plate glass and nothing happened.
Yeah.
He just kind of morphed through it. Maybe,
yeah, that was stupid.
I don't know.
So Bo and Ray Fay are at the top. They celebrate. They kiss. And blah, blah, blah. You don't even see the fucking helicopter land or anything, but magically you see the sheriff stuck on a radio tower?
Which, again, at this point, just seals the deal that this ape is nothing but a complete dick.
He is an ass.
He's the sheriff on a fucking radio tower.
The sheriff, saves him.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He abandons him on top of a fucking radio tower.
Yep.
What happens? Monkey doesn't even land or reunite. Monkey flies off into the fucking sunset to find buttfuck Monkey Island and live a happy life after.
He went to Washington, D.C.
They're gonna fight for Kung Fu Monkey 2 Monkey Goes to Washington or something.
Oh God!
And that's it.
Yep, that's
movie's
the movie.
done. Yeah, the movie just flies away. He fucking steals a helicopter and flies away. And
A couple of thumbs up, and the monkey flies off, and that's it. You're done.
Yep.
It's game
It was
over.
almost like the back end of the scene in Garbage Pail Kids where they're all just waving goodbye. You know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
And the monkey's doing the same
so-
thing to the camera.
So crappy.
And that's it. Movie's over.
I like to just,
I just want to I want to rip my ears off of my head and cover my eyes with it so I can't ever be subjected to watch this film again.
Rip your ears off your head and attach them to your... So sort of like ear sunglasses?
Just closing my eyes wouldn't be
Nick,
powerful enough.
what you're trying to say is the biggest form of torture for you
Yeah.
would be to have the Dr. Danko on you
Yeah.
and leave you sitting in front of this movie
Yeah.
on loop.
Yeah, pretty much. That would be pretty bad.
So what are you doing tomorrow? Want to play Hangman?
I hate the past 3 hours of my life.
Yeah,
this was a rough one.
This was the one that I thought I may not be able to make it through.
Yeah, you were.
I
mean, we've done this a couple times where all of us at some point were like, I can't fucking make it through this.
Oh, yeah.
But this is one where I think, like, unanimously, we were all just like, what?
We were considering just
holy
trying to do this
hell?
podcast based on the
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah, we were.
But you know,
we're
what?
about 20 minutes. We're like, we can just talk about this shit forever.
Yeah, you were like, I don't need to see the end of the rest of this. In the first 20 minutes, I have enough to talk about. But yeah, even though we kind of felt the same way on Soul Plane, God,
Soul Plane
was bad, but
bad
it
on
went,
a whole different.
But it went by fast.
It did.
It was
went by
done.
fast.
It was done.
This
just
took forever.
Yeah, this was just bad. Butt Crack was fucking terrible, and it dragged on too. But at least it,
You got to the midway point and sort of
with
accelerated
it only being in a few locations in some way that did kind of help it with speeding it along.
Yeah, plus it was only like an hour long. So.
Yeah, there was just so many elements in it, and there is no fucking story. What was the reason of the monkey being there? Why is he escaping? Why do they care if he's in the cage or if
I
he's
don't know
not
what
in the
happened.
cage? Where the fuck did he go to? Like, what was the whole
I want to see a
conclusion
sequel
to it?
where the Kung Fu Master has to come to the United States to track down the monkey.
The only message I got from this was never get gifts from China.
Yeah.
They're filled with lead and kung fu monkeys.
Yeah, exactly.
And monkey aids.
Yeah.
And
all you're going to get from
aids.
China is kung fu monkeys and lead-based paint.
Yeah. Should we do our final reviews of this?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just get it out of the way. Do it. And
This is a really long podcast anyway so far, so...
Let's go watch Taxi Driver after this.
Yeah, all right. So who wants to go first?
Since you're the one that kind of got the most, rage out of this,
yeah,
I think I'll go first.
Okay.
Scott next.
Knock yourself
and then
out.
I'll let you go last.
Go. Fire away.
Go for it, Ben.
Well, since I was playing Cut the Rope half the time, I really don't have that much to say, except that this movie it fucking sucked. It was bad. This movie was completely bad. Looking at also some of the stuff on the Wikipedia page and on the IMDb, apparently it took them a few years to do this.
Yep.
Like they kept losing budget and getting and doing all that. So that should just be an indication right there that maybe we shouldn't make this film.
Yeah.
And with the rating system on Netflix and how much we influenced it, it also showed that there's probably not a lot of people watching this.
Yeah.
So let's keep it that way.
Avoid it at all costs.
Yes, avoid this like the plague. All right, this is SARS in movie form. So I give it
1 being the best, 10 being the worst of all time.
Just because of the John Wayne character and a little bit of stuff here and there, I give it a 9.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Scott?
Alright, well, like I said earlier, this was a freaking douche canoe on Shit Creek. It really was. I'd like to say this movie started out sort of as bad candy. Because we were looking and the cover for this was actually really bright and colorful. Made you want to watch the movie because it was.
The description made you want to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Too.
You look at that, like everything said, watch this movie until you watch the movie, and it was utter poo poo.
Yeah.
Just crap. So bad candy. You know, you go and you think you're getting a nice tasty treat. Nope, bowl of shit wrapped in freaking chocolate. Just don't like it. So anyway.
You got the candy corn.
Exactly. Due to the fact this movie didn't. Nothing happened in this movie, and it was random and stupid and all that sort of stuff. And just sucked. I'm gonna agree with Ben 100%. 9.5 across the board. Just, it's awful. Don't watch this movie.
Yeah.
Ever. Why is this on Netflix? That's what I wouldn't know.
Final review of this. This movie was so disappointing because there was so much potential for it to be awesome. It's a fucking monkey that knows kung fu. Come on. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. How'd you fuck that up? I don't know, but you did it. Ass. Sets were horrible. Filming techniques were horrible. Film stock they used was horrible. Animation they used was horrible. Oh my god, there was so much talking in this film.
The original Clash of the Titans had better animation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Big time.
Oh yeah.
The Bo character. Talk. He talked more than I did on his damn podcast. Talk. So much dialogue. No emotion in anything.
His real name is Billy Schwartz.
Billy Schwartz, if I ever fucking meet you on the street, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
The director and writer, his name was Lance D. Hayes.
I will murder you.
I'm with Nick. I'd go to jail for that. I'd be fine with it.
And the guy in the gorilla suit was John Bailey.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it. I can't give this a 10. Soul Plane gets my 10 because there was an absolutely horrible. I don't. Did I give Soul Plane a 10? I think I gave it a 10. That was so offensively bad. This was at least had a cool John Wayne impersonator.
Yeah,
they get half a point for that. So 9.5 for me also. And I don't ever want to watch this movie again.
I concur. This movie just sucked ass.
That's it. I think the only time
I will guarantee I'm going to tell everybody about this movie.
Oh fuck yeah!
Tell them they have to go watch it just to try and spread the pain.
Yeah.
Ha. So if you got to this point in there, joke's on you.
Yeah. We're sorry for making you listen to all those sound bites. This is probably our longest podcast ever.
I classify this as a hardcore shitty movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we edit these down sometimes, but right now at the Raw, we're at about an hour and 32 minutes into it.
Yeah, roughly.
Yep.
All right.
Well, so next week it's your pick, Nick.
Oh no, it's my pick.
No. Yeah, no.
No, it's my pick.
Yeah, it's your pick. Sorry.
Stop trying to skip me in the monkey movie.
I'm sorry.
Seriously. No.
Scott, please just redeem us somehow. I can't do another movie like this twice in a row.
I'm gonna bring in the original King Kong.
Thank you.
Ooh.
No, I'm not. I'm actually gonna bring in this wonderful movie about a chimp that likes to snowboard called MXP, Most Extreme Primate.
Sounds way better than this shit.
It sounds like it's along the lines of Space Buddies.
It probably is.
Fine with that.
God damn it.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's probably going to be better than this.
I'm pretty sure it won't be as bad as this one.
If
this
you
one
made it,
took some effort to be crappy.
If you made it this far into the podcast, please visit our website, themoviedump.com.
www.themoviedump.com.
Please email us and tell us how fucking horrible this podcast was just for the fact that you had to list all these damn sound bites.
youthrewpoo@me.com.
Mail me a gun so that next time we watch one of these movies that's this bad, I can just shoot the freaking DVD player.
Yeah.
Scott, out of all of us, you're the one that doesn't need a gun.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm done.
I'm done too.
I'm done too.
So until next week, I'm Ben.
I know Scott Fu.
I fucking wish I would never had to fucking do this.
And Ben's laughing maniacally again.
Alright.
So on that note, I should probably leave before Ben completely flips his lid.
Yes. Enjoy your week.
See you next week.
First he kicks left and then he kicks right, and then he goes woogies with all of his might. He gives his partner a gorilla hug, and then they go see to cut the rug. Remember when your feelings are starting to sag, you just got to do the gorilla rag. When you get